Morning, good morning, good morning. It is Monday morning, 8:04 in the morning. Rise and shine. This is Coffee Talk. I'm Wesh 2 First Warning Meteorologist Eric Burris. We get together 7 days a week, chat about what's doing in the world of weather. Couple of minutes late, but we've got kind of a developing deal here in the world of weather. We are watching fog more and more forming. So, of course, we needed to get all of that stuff handled on the Today Show. We needed to get all of that stuff handled over on CW18. But let me do this. Let me take you over to our Tower Cam network and just kind of get a lay of the land, see what's doing across town. What's kind of funny is I've got these shots, and at least these cameras are not showing too much of fog, though other camera shots are indeed showing fog. Let me take you over to Lake County and let's pop into Lake Louisa State Park, a weather stem camera there, and it's not too bad, right? Let's pop over to another one. Here's Osceola Lakefront Park, not too bad there. We pop up our tower cam network though. Give me a few seconds. Turn this around a little bit, and we're starting to see the visibilities dropping. You can kind of tell there on the horizon here in Orlando, but let me pop up our Tavares shot. This one is very clear because you can't see across the water there, and there's your sign, as the comedian would always put it. So if you've got travel plans this morning, if you've got to be up and at 'em, out and about, please just don't drive like a knucklehead. I don't want Megan Mackey talking about you, and I don't mean that in a teasing way. Like seriously, we've had a pretty good car accident out there that shut down I-4 for a while. Let's just take it slow. Visibility numbers, 10 miles is perfect when it comes to this. Anything lower denotes a little bit of fog or a little bit of haze, but you notice Leesburg down to near nothing, Ocala down to near nothing, Wildwood down to near nothing. So those are going to be the areas that we're watching the thickest fog. Okay. So that's where we're at this morning. Now, Futurecast, let me deal this up. Futurecast this morning showing that while the fog is there, notice by what is this, 9:30, 10 o'clock, fog lifts and looks just fine. And then over the course of this afternoon into tonight, watching a little bit of fog, but look at that. Tomorrow morning, Futurecast is just not painting in the same level of fog. So not a big concern here for us tonight. Let's look ahead to Tuesday night into Wednesday. Just curious. Oh yeah, look at that. Wednesday morning, even thicker and more widespread. Hey, Wednesday morning is going to be foggy, it looks like. So yeah, throw that in your bag of tricks to remember. So there you go. And maybe tonight does. It's all going to depend on the wind for tonight. If we can calm the winds down, it'll go foggy. Obviously, Futurecast is saying Wednesday morning we go foggy. Okay, we can deal with that. Just don't drive like a knucklehead. You'll be doing just fine. All right. Now, that said, for today, it's going to be a beautiful day. Once we're done with this morning fog, we make the sun shine. I don't know why those alert icons are showing up there. Stand by. Hide, hide, hide. Don't know why those are there. Save. Okay, we'll try that again. Here's your 12-hour forecast, though, for today. Temperatures are climbing, mid 70s by 11 o'clock, 79 by 1 o'clock, 81 degrees will be our high temperature, partly cloudy skies. Looks to be pretty nice. Looks to be a really nice day. Temperatures maybe a degree or two above where they should be this time of year. Totally doable, though. Totally doable, right? It's going to be a gorgeous day out, no matter what your plans are. Let's see here. Oh, what's a job? Nautilus? What is Nautilus doing? Installation of those LED lights that wrap around the roof today. Can't wait. Jellyfish lighting. Whole bunch of different modes. Can't wait. Oh, that sounds like fun. Yeah. Let's see here. Made it to the garage at 6:30. No joke. Whoa, what's going on? Not Tanya? Could you send your pilot friends to go flying at low altitudes? Listen, Sanford's reporting low IFR, so my airplane is not going anywhere. I mean, it's legal to fly. I couldn't fly it. Still working on the old instrument rating. Christopher says, "Love the old computer you found in the yeah. Isn't that funny? Yeah, we found a box of old computers and One of them, if it was in better condition, I would have taken it myself. So, okay, here we are hanging out in the lower 80s today. Let's look at the 7 day forecast because we've got warming temperatures these next couple of days 82, 83, 84 degrees. It's looking great. Hubby loves to do buyouts on these estates. If I had, I want the original Macintosh, the 1984 Macintosh. I want one of those on my shelf so badly. That's all I want. That's all I want. I want an original Macintosh on my shelf in my office so badly. So if any of you all have one, anyway. So next couple of days, no rain chances in the forecast here. We are looking absolutely beautiful in town. I mentioned this on the morning newscast, and I'll mention it again here though. While yes, we are nice and dry, do notice that moisture levels are starting to dry little by little, particularly in our western areas. I had made mention of how behind we are. I did make this in the new graphics package, so we can show that. Look at that. Orlando, Sanford, Daytona Beach, Melbourne, we're all around where we should be. But notice Leesburg, you are 10 inches behind where you should be in the rainfall department. So that's why you're looking at the drier soil because you've just not seen that kind of thing. Oh, Nikki, congratulations. That's wonderful news. I love to hear that. I love to hear that so much. That's great, great news. All right, friends. So drying, but all in all, a great looking forecast. Now, into Thanksgiving, definitely starting to watch a storm system developing. And we had talked about this yesterday. Let's pop up and just kind of get a lay of the land here. Give me a few seconds. I'll turn this around. All right. Precip type. Okay. All right. So this is the precip type product. So this will give us an idea of kind of what's going on in the weather department. So a little coastal storm systems, a little bit of snow. Look at that. Could get some snow through. Could New York City see a snow? Even just a dusting? It looks like it's possible. Wednesday morning, it's possible. Of this week, that is. All right, then through time, there's a little weak front storm system bringing some rain into the Carolinas this weekend. Here's next week, okay? Here's Wednesday morning, Thursday. Oh, interesting. That's Thursday morning parade time. Oh boy, look at that. Could we have some snow and sleet working into the Poconos? Thanksgiving afternoon. Yep. Thanksgiving looks to be kind of a crummy day from like South Jersey south through the Carolinas. Look at that. Coastal storm. Oh, look at that. You see that? So you've got this little impulse of energy. This is Friday. That's Black Friday morning. Watch it off the shoreline, grabbing some cold air, diving it in. Black Friday into Saturday, a big snowstorm into New England. It's like a looks like it wants to maybe become a little nor'easter. Could throw in some snow and some ice. Cold weather for them. Then there's the model showing that's December 1st. Little ice storm out west. But the problem here is that none of these are showing any significant chills for us. None of them. All right, let's look at the temperature map. Yeah, I mean, no surprise here. The weekend after Thanksgiving, some of the models are hinting at perhaps a little bit of a cool down, but they're not going crazy. Man, oh man, oh man, man. Don, just concerned about going on a cruise to the Bahamas the 4th through the 8th. Well, we'll have to watch the weather for you for sure. All right, let me get this next TV hit set up. Daytona Beach. Doors looking good, but out west. Okay. Lake. See here, you said it with too much enthusiasm. Just saying, well, I'm not going to be having to deal with it myself. So there's that. Fast. Okay. That's that. Okay, perfect. All right, just getting this set up. Macy's parade could be ruined again. Almost always rains or snows. I wouldn't say it always does, but there's some weather up there. There's some weather. It looks like the weather should be at least hoping to arrive after the parade. So that's what we're hoping for that. We front loaded our winter in November. We used up half our cold weather tokens early. Hey, wouldn't be upset about that. Although I have a feeling, and then we'll see it cycle back around. If you know, you know, right? All right. So yeah, no big temperature swings. Look at that. Isn't that something? So for Thanksgiving for Central Florida, I was talking about this morning, but like the first call of Thanksgiving weather here in Central Florida doesn't exactly look chilly. We're kind of warm, right? Look at that. 60s out the door for the morning, cooking in the morning. I'll tweak this around a little bit, but cooking in the morning, warm temperatures, dinner time, early dinner time, 79, and then evening back into the mid 70s. Yukon says, I want cold weather. Maybe my high of 70, low of 50 is the sweet spot. As long as you know that by you actually trying to order it, it doesn't actually do anything. As long as you know that. Just see where we're at in the rundown here. 8 o'clock. All right, Ethan, continuing coverage. And then I'm at the chroma key. Okay, very good. Cooking with Alf. Hey, there you go, Yukon. If you know, you know. All right. My daughter's itching to get back into the pool. You know what's funny is my kids had asked yesterday about the pool, and I'm like, as long as you guys know, I don't have that control. The pool heater is off. It's like as long as you guys know that. All right. Get this up set up here. Daniel's at SeaWorld. Good morning, buddy. Yeah. Right. So, just for planning purposes, of course, because Thanksgiving is next week, Monday is looking really, really nice. Some flurries up through the four corners, out through Colorado. Big snowstorm moves into the Pacific Northwest. But by Tuesday, we start to watch a storm system maturing in the plain states. And into Wednesday, this really starts to grab some cold air, drive it south. So, Wednesday, particularly afternoon, evening, if you've got late Wednesday travel plans next week, Minneapolis, St. Paul, back over toward, say, Chicagoland, Milwaukee, getting into Detroit may have an issue. And then the models, and I was just showing this on Coffee Talk, then the models are trying to push this into a coastal storm system that'll really produce some nasty stuff for Thanksgiving and into Black Friday and into the weekend for the northeastern United States into New England. So, yeah, looks like the bad weather should arrive, at least as of right now, after the parade in New York City. So, we're watching that, and of course, we'll be fine tuning it. But if you're hanging out here at home, it looks beautiful, kind of like today's forecast. Temperatures to wake up in the 60s. We'll push into the upper 70s around 3 p.m. And then evening plans hang out in the mid 70s. The overall idea basically is just warming temperatures because if we don't get a cold front moving in, Florida's going to Florida. And that's exactly what we're doing. So these next couple of days, little by little, these temperatures are on their way up. Look at how tomorrow's 82 degrees. It's 83 by Wednesday, and then by Friday, Saturday, Sunday, kind of hanging at 83, 84 degrees. For now, it's gorgeous. This is Daytona Beach on our Tower Cam network. The Halifax is quiet, beachside looking good. It's a blue sky over top, 63 degrees the current temperature. And we've got a breeze along the shoreline, which is why we haven't seen any fog really develop. Look out west, though. Quarter-mile visibility in Ocala, quarter-mile visibility here in Leesburg, down to near nothing in Wildwood. There's the fog that we are tracking. So it's definitely thickest from about Leesburg to Lady Lake. But once you're out toward Ashtabula, Mineola, and Sorrento, it quickly gets better. So the further west you are, the thicker the fog. That continues over toward Bellevue, Wearsdale, the Villages, up Marion Oaks, and even into Ocala itself. So tracking the fog. Otherwise, through the day today, we'll be watching for that sunshine. Gorgeous weather the next couple of days. If you live along the coastline, 7-day forecast for you includes the mention of a sprinkle this weekend, but that's about it. Otherwise, Megan, looking good. Right. Hi. Where were we? Ugh. Oh, somebody was wanting the 7-day forecast, the coastal 7-day forecast. So here, I got you covered too. A sprinkle at the coast this weekend. It's not looking bad. We're going to be just fine. Bo's asking, what's it looking like for recycle times? I haven't seen anything pop up yet from October. Yeah, we're still not there yet. We're watching. We're definitely watching, but no, we've not gotten to the recycles, we don't think just yet. So we watch, we wait, we track, but we're not there yet. That Disney Millennial on YouTube. Good morning to you. I hope you're doing well. Good morning, good morning. Sonia, of course. I've got you. You know I've got you. You know I've got you. Amy says, please state the date at the beginning of Coffee Talk. That helps a lot when I'm watching later in the day, especially if I'm on Facebook instead of YouTube. Doesn't it have a time date stamp? Also, I feel like I do state the date. I l- I feel like I do. Maybe not every day, but I feel like most of the time I do. I can get better. I can be better for you. Amy, I can be better. Don't dump me. I can be better for you. Thanks, like to hang with the cool kids. Hey, we're all cool kids here. Does anyone else get creeped out at an MRI? Patty's asking. Interesting question. Interesting. All right, let me get set up for this Today Show cut in here. Let's do downtown Orlando. Which camera are you showing in downtown, Megan? Okay. That works. I'll show that. And then Jeannie Rowan, most of the time you do. I was gonna say most of the time I feel like I do. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that. Fast. Perfect. Okay. All right, we're good. I was gonna say most of the time I feel like I do. All right. Anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? Anything at all? We good? I'll pop up the inland 7-day forecast as well here. Are we good? Gotta do some required training for the day job. Tim, gotta do what you gotta do, buddy. So if you missed Coffee Talk yesterday, I did find out I will be doing Share Your Christmas. So December the 12th, let's get together. When is the next cold front coming? Winter is here. Winter's technically not here yet. We've got until December. Is it like the 20th? And it looks like the weekend after Thanksgiving. So not this weekend that you see on the 7-day forecast, but the one afterward. Yeah, that's that's the time frame. Yeah. All right. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Anything? Don't forget your ENT, Terry says. I guess I have to do it, huh? Matt says the Chiron has the date stamp in it. Oh, right. My lower third that I built, or the ticker. Right. I love, Matt, that you called it a Chiron. In my 25 years of doing television, I used a Chiron for probably 3 of those 25 years. After that, are they even still in business? I don't know. Very good, Frank. I look forward to it, buddy. All right. Everybody else good? We can cut today a little short. It's a relatively quiet one. If there's one thing you see on the 7-day forecast here, if there's one thing to remember, it's that the forecast this week is trending a little bit warmer each and every day. a little bit warmer each and every day. We're heading in a very different direction. Think about it this way. Tomorrow morning, we'll wake up to 36. Excuse me. Tomorrow morning, we'll wake up to 61. A week ago, Tuesday, we woke up to 36. Oh, yeah. I need some coffee. So yeah, we're doing the things little by little. Gotta love it. All right. Very good, Jeannie Rowan. All right, sounds good to you. Listen, guys, gals, thank you for hanging out for Coffee Talk. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I will see you tomorrow morning. Does that sound good? And of course, we are live on CW 18 through 10 a.m. And then I'll be back with you on WESH 2 at noon today. All right. Take care. Bye, guys.